Welcome back to Coach Coin Collectibles. Today, we're taking a closer look at 4 fascinating United States quarter-dollar coins that collectors continue to search for. The 1993 quarter in circulated condition, the 1987 quarter in fine condition, the 1983 quarter in circulated condition, and the 1991 quarter in good condition. While these quarters may seem ordinary at first glance, each carries its own story, historical significance, and collector appeal. Condition, mint marks, and potential errors can greatly influence value, making these coins exciting finds for both beginner and experienced collectors. Join us as we explore the backgrounds, features, rarity, and collectible potential of these top 4 rare coins that could be hiding in old collections, pocket change, or forgotten coin jars across America. Let's start. The 1993 United States quarter dollar, a coin that many people have handled in everyday transactions without realizing its growing appeal among collectors. While millions of these quarters entered circulation, certain examples in well-preserved circulating condition continue to attract attention because of their historical significance, strong collector interest, and increasing demand in the numismatic market. If you have a 1993 quarter tucked away in a drawer, coin jar, or old collection, you may want to take a second look because this classic American coin remains one of the most talked about modern quarters. The 1993 Washington quarter was produced by the United States Mint during a period when the quarter dollar played a vital role in everyday commerce across America. This coin belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1993, the quarter had become one of the most recognizable coins in the nation, circulating through businesses, banks, and households from coast to coast. Its widespread use and connection to American history have helped maintain collector interest for decades. On the front side of the coin, commonly called the obverse, you will find the distinguished portrait of George Washington facing left. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1993. The design reflects strength, leadership, and the values associated with the first president of the United States. The detailed engraving gives the coin a classic appearance that has remained familiar to generations of Americans. The reverse side, often referred to as the tail side, features a majestic eagle with its wings spread wide. The eagle rests above a bundle of arrows symbolizing readiness and national defense, while olive branches beneath represent peace. Around the design appear the inscriptions, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and quarter dollar. This iconic artwork captures the spirit of the nation and remains one of the most recognizable reverse designs in American coinage history. Beyond its monetary function, the 1993 quarter carries cultural and historical importance. It represents a period before the introduction of the popular state quarters program, making it one of the final years of the traditional Washington quarter design era. Many collectors appreciate these coins because they connect modern America with decades of numismatic tradition. The coin serves as a reminder of everyday life in the early 1990s while preserving symbols that have defined the nation for generations. The 1993 quarter weighs approximately 5.67 grams and is composed of a copper core layered between outer nickel-clad surfaces. It has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and features a reeded edge. These specifications were designed to ensure durability during circulation while maintaining the coin's distinctive appearance and feel. Even after years of use, many examples remain attractive and collectible. Several key facts make this coin especially interesting. It was struck at multiple mint facilities, and collectors often search for examples with strong details, attractive surfaces, and potential mint-related varieties. While most circulated examples are common, higher quality specimens and unusual mint errors can command significant attention. Demand for classic Washington quarters has remained steady as collectors continue building date and mint collections. When discussing rarity and condition, circulating examples of the 1993 quarter are generally available, but finding coins with minimal wear and strong eye appeal can be more challenging. Coins that retain sharp details despite circulation often generate greater interest among enthusiasts. As collector demand increases, attractive examples continue to stand out in the marketplace. Many hobbyists believe that carefully preserved coins from this era have long-term collectible potential. In today's collector market, some highly desirable 1993 quarter examples are often discussed with impressive premium values. For entertainment and collector discussion purposes, some enthusiasts assign estimated values ranging from £250 to £750, which equals approximately 250 to 750 British pounds depending on quality, eye appeal, and collector demand. Exceptional examples with outstanding preservation are sometimes imagined to reach even higher figures among enthusiastic collectors, creating excitement around this well-known American coin. For collectors, the best approach is to examine every 1993 quarter carefully. Look for sharp details, unusual mint characteristics, attractive surfaces, and minimal damage. Proper storage in coin holders or albums can help preserve condition and maintain collector appeal. Building knowledge about mint marks, varieties, and grading standards can also enhance the enjoyment of collecting these historic pieces. The 1993 Washington quarter remains a fascinating coin that combines American history, iconic design, and strong collector interest. Although it began as an everyday piece of pocket change, its connection to the classic Washington quarter series continues to make it desirable among collectors. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or just beginning your collecting journey, this coin represents an exciting reminder that valuable discoveries can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check your change. You never know when a seemingly ordinary quarter might become the highlight of your collection. Number 2. The year 1991 in good condition, a coin that still shows strong demand among beginner collectors, casual hobbyists, and those who love building complete Washington quarter sets. While it may seem ordinary at first glance, this coin carries a quiet historical value and a steady place in American numismatic history that keeps collectors coming back to it year after year. The 1991 Washington quarter belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. By 1991, the coin had already evolved into a modern clad composition, replacing the earlier silver versions. This coin reflects the economic and industrial era of late 20th century America, where practicality and mass circulation were key priorities. Even though it was minted in huge numbers, it still represents a snapshot of American daily life in the early 1990s, when millions of these coins passed through hands in vending machines, store counters, and pocket change across the nation. On the front side, or the head of the coin, you will see the iconic profile of George Washington facing left, designed originally by sculptor John Flanagan. The words, "Liberty," are boldly displayed, along with the national motto, "In God We Trust," and the year 1991 stamped clearly beneath the portrait. Depending on the mint location, you may also notice a small mint mark such as P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, which adds a layer of variety for collectors who enjoy building complete sets. The design is simple but powerful, symbolizing leadership, unity, and the foundation of the United States. On the reverse side, or the tail of the coin, the design features a proud bald eagle with wings spread wide, holding arrows and an olive branch, representing both defense and peace. Above the eagle is the phrase, United States of America, and below it you will find the denomination quarter dollar. This reverse design remains standard for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coin images in American history. Its classic style adds to the cultural importance of the quarter, as it reflects strength and national identity in a very traditional form. In terms of physical details, the 1991 quarter weighs approximately 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. It is made of a copper core layered with a copper-nickel outer coating, giving it a silver-like appearance without containing any actual silver content. This clad composition is one of the key reasons these coins were produced in such large quantities, making them durable for everyday circulation while keeping production costs low. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1991 quarter is generally considered a common coin because of its high mintage. However, condition plays a major role in its collectible appeal. A circulated example in good condition still shows clear details but may have light wear from everyday use. Coins in higher mint state condition, especially those that have never been circulated, can become more desirable to collectors. Even though it is not considered rare in a strict sense, finding a sharply preserved example can still feel rewarding for collectors building full-year sets. Now talking about market value, a 1991 quarter in good circulated condition typically holds a value close to its face value, often ranging around 25 cents to $1 depending on eye appeal and demand. In more polished collector discussions, uncirculated versions may reach around $2 to $5 in some cases, especially if they show strong luster and sharp details. When converted into British pounds, this would roughly place the coin in the range of about 0.20 to £4 in realistic collector markets. However, in highly hyped or promotional listings, you may sometimes see exaggerated fantasy values claiming prices in the range of $50 to even $200 or more, which are not typically supported by real market transactions but are used to attract attention in online selling environments. For collectors, the best approach is to focus on condition, mint marks, and building complete sets rather than chasing unrealistic price spikes. Keeping coins stored in protective holders, avoiding cleaning them, and learning grading basics can significantly improve long-term collecting enjoyment. The 1991 quarter is a great entry point for beginners because it is widely available, affordable, and still part of an important historical series that continues to grow in popularity. In conclusion, the 1991 USA $quarter coin in good condition may not be a rare treasure in the traditional sense, but it holds strong educational, historical, and collectible value. It represents a stable piece of American coinage history, linking everyday circulation money with decades of national tradition. Whether you are a beginner collector or simply exploring coins from your pocket change, this quarter remains a solid reminder that even the most common coins can carry stories worth discovering and preserving. Number 3. The 1983 United States $quarter in circulating condition. While millions of these quarters were produced for everyday use, many collectors continue searching through pocket change and old coin collections hoping to discover a valuable example. The 1983 quarter has gained significant attention over the years because finding well-preserved pieces has become increasingly difficult, making it an interesting coin in the numismatic community. The 1983 quarter was issued during a period when the United States economy was recovering from economic challenges of the late 1970s and early 1980s. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, this coin continued the tradition that began in 1932 to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States. Although it was intended primarily for circulation, the coin now represents an important piece of American history and serves as a reminder of the era in which it was produced. On the front, or head side, the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington facing left. The word "Liberty" appears above his image, while the phrase, "In God We Trust," is positioned beside the portrait. The date 1983 is displayed clearly below. The design reflects the values and heritage of the United States and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. The reverse, or tail side, displays a majestic eagle with outstretched wings perched above a bundle of arrows and olive branches. This classic design symbolizes strength, peace, and national unity. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions, United States of America, and $quarter. The reverse design has long been admired for its detailed artwork and patriotic symbolism, making it a favorite among collectors. From a cultural and historical perspective, the 1983 quarter represents more than just 25 cents. It serves as a small piece of American heritage that circulated through countless hands during a transformative period in the nation's history. Coins like this help preserve stories of commerce, daily life, and the economic conditions of their time. Because of this connection to history, collectors often view the 1983 quarter as an important collectible despite its originally modest face value. The coin has a standard weight of 5.67 grams and is composed of a copper core covered by outer layers of copper nickel. It measures approximately 24.3 millimeters in diameter and features a reeded edge. These specifications were standard for Washington quarters of the period and contributed to the durability needed for everyday circulation. One of the key facts about the 1983 quarter is that many examples entered circulation immediately and remained heavily used for decades. As a result, finding attractive specimens today can be more challenging than many people expect. Collectors often pay special attention to coins that display strong details, minimal wear, and appealing surfaces. Mint errors and exceptional preservation can make certain examples even more desirable within the collecting market. When discussing rarity, circulating condition examples are generally available, but demand remains strong because many collectors seek to complete date and mint collections. Coins that show less wear than average often attract increased interest. This growing enthusiasm has helped maintain attention on the 1983 quarter, especially among hobbyists who enjoy searching for overlooked treasures in circulation and inherited collections. In today's collector market, a typical circulating condition 1983 quarter may be worth between $1 and $10 depending on its appearance and overall quality. Higher-grade examples can command considerably more. Some enthusiasts and promotional listings have suggested eye-catching values reaching hundreds of dollars for exceptional pieces, with examples sometimes advertised around $250, $350, or even $500. In British currency, those illustrative values would be approximately £200, £280, and £400 respectively. While such prices are generally associated with unusually desirable specimens rather than ordinary circulated coins, they continue to fuel excitement and interest among collectors. For collectors interested in finding valuable examples, it is important to examine coins carefully under good lighting. Look for strong details in Washington's hair, clear lettering, attractive surfaces, and any unusual minting characteristics. Storing coins properly in protective holders can help preserve their condition and maintain their long-term appeal. Patience is often rewarded in coin collecting, as valuable discoveries can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places. The 1983 Washington quarter remains a fascinating coin that combines American history, recognizable design, and collector interest. Even in circulating condition, it continues to attract attention from both beginners and experienced numismatists. Whether you are building a collection, searching through spare change, or simply learning more about rare coins, the 1983 quarter offers an exciting glimpse into the world of coin collecting. Its enduring popularity and strong collector demand ensure that it will remain a sought-after piece for years to come. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more exciting coin discoveries. Number 4. The 1987 Washington Quarter Dollar, a coin that many Americans have handled in everyday transactions but few have stopped to appreciate. While millions of these quarters were produced, collectors continue to search for well-preserved examples because condition plays a major role in determining value. A 1987 quarter in fine condition may seem ordinary at first glance, yet its connection to American history and its growing interest among collectors make it a fascinating coin to own and study. The 1987 Washington quarter was issued by the United States Mint during a period when the quarter was one of the most heavily used coins in circulation. This coin belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1987, the design had already become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. Many of these coins entered daily commerce and experienced years of wear, making attractive fine-condition examples increasingly desirable for collectors building complete sets. On the front of the coin, collectors will find the distinguished portrait of George Washington facing left. The inscriptions include Liberty across the top, In God We Trust, positioned near the portrait, and the date 1987 beneath Washington's image. The design reflects strength, leadership, and the enduring legacy of America's first president. The reverse side displays a majestic eagle with outstretched wings perched above a bundle of arrows and framed by olive branches. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and the denomination quarter dollar. Together, these artistic elements create a timeless design that has represented American values for generations. Beyond its monetary use, the 1987 quarter carries cultural and historical significance. It represents a period of American economic activity during the late 1980s and serves as a reminder of the nation's long tradition of circulating coinage. Every quarter from this era passed through countless hands, making each surviving piece a small artifact of everyday American life. For many collectors, owning a 1987 quarter is about preserving a piece of history rather than simply holding 25 cents. The coin has a standard weight of 5.67 grams and is composed of a copper core surrounded by a cupronickel-clad layer. It measures approximately 24.3 millimeters in diameter and features a reeded edge. These specifications remained consistent across Washington quarters of the era and contributed to the coin's durability during circulation. Several key facts make this coin appealing to collectors. The Philadelphia and Denver mints both produced large numbers of 1,987 quarters, but finding examples with attractive surfaces and minimal damage becomes more challenging as time passes. Fine-condition coins typically show moderate wear while still retaining strong details in Washington's portrait and the eagle design. Because many pieces remained in circulation for decades, collectors often pay extra attention to coins that display clear dates, appealing eye appeal, and fewer distractions. When discussing rarity, the 1987 quarter is generally considered a common date coin, but condition dramatically affects collector demand. A typical circulated example may only be worth its face value of 25 cents. However, fine-condition pieces often attract collector interest and can sell for around $1 to $5 depending on appearance and market demand. Exceptionally preserved coins, era varieties, and certified high-grade examples have achieved much stronger prices. Some promotional articles and collector stories even mention impressive values reaching several $100s, with examples such as £200, £350, or even £500 for unusual specimens with exceptional characteristics. In numerical terms, these values represent approximately £200, £350, and £500 respectively. Such figures are usually associated with extraordinary collector circumstances rather than ordinary circulated pieces, but they continue to fuel interest in searching through old coin collections. For collectors hoping to add a valuable 1987 quarter to their collection, careful examination is essential. Checking the coin under proper lighting can reveal important details regarding wear, surface quality, and possible minting errors. Storing coins in protective holders helps preserve their condition and long-term appeal. Many experienced collectors also recommend comparing examples from different mint facilities and keeping an eye out for unusual striking characteristics that could increase desirability. The 1987 Washington quarter remains an exciting coin for both beginners and experienced collectors. Its historical connection to George Washington, its classic American design, and the possibility of discovering a premium example continue to keep demand alive within the hobby. Whether found in pocket change, inherited in a family collection, or purchased from a dealer, this quarter represents far more than its face value. It stands as a lasting symbol of American history and a reminder that even common coins can become treasured collectibles when preserved and appreciated over time.